Left non-shooting hand. Inside. Curtis Big House Gaines knocks it down. Out of Farragut High School in Chicago. Same school that produced Kevin Garnett, now with the T-Wolves. But Heather, a really interesting situation that we saw on the women's side for Ventura. They'll substitute 5 at a time, having an orange unit and a black unit that plays together.
Very important to Virgil Watson that those 5 stay together. If one of those starting 5 can't start, he'll substitute the entire 5-person rotation for them.
Topsy can't hit the 3. And it's off the fingers of Gaines.
Again, Claxton, the big question mark for the Ventura Pirates, has a sore hip. We've also got Taylor with a broken finger. Both of them on the starting orange squad on the floor right now.
Taylor broke his finger in the semis, but told Coach Watson, I want to go, and was okay. In the shooting warm-ups, looked decent. They go 12 deep out of Ventura, so many different options for them. Thompson knocks down the 3. The sophomore transferred from Santa Clara. Spent 2 years with that program, played in 11 games last year, had some academic issues, and now starting over at West Valley, but he's headed back to Division I ranks, one would think. Cantrell down the lane. Rebound pulled away by Newman. He averages 9 assists per contest. Our first look at Davison, who swings back out to Sanford.
Ventura team that's going to want to push the ball up the court, really run in that transition game, try and get the break going.
Taylor short on the 3. And Ledeen has it, the sophomore from San Jose out of Del Mar High School. West Valley, located in Saratoga, California. Suburb of San Jose in the Santa Clara Valley.
And as we mentioned, you'll see a lot of step plays, a lot of routine offense.
Great backdoor cut as Jacoby Thompson converts on the reversal. He has 5 in the early action.
So not only can Thompson shoot the 3, he can go inside as well.
Versatile performer for Bob Burton. He spent his entire adult life at West Valley as a player, and now as a coach. Claxton strong. Newman's going to push. Ledeen swings it. Thompson. Look at the sky job by Davison.
Beautiful ball movement by West Valley to open up Davison.
Davison was not recruited out of Sebastopol. Nobody wanted him. Now he's on his way to Arizona. Testament to what the community colleges can do for your game. We're going the other way.
Key for Ventura defensively, they've got to put pressure on the ball, slow down West Valley's 3-point shooting, really contain them, also work on that weak side defense because West Valley really likes the ball movement, likes to go to the weak side quickly. And
Ventura likes to sub 5 at a time. Here's your second unit, led by Akeem Ward. West Valley 3 of 7 from the floor in the early action. Ventura has owned this tournament, looking for their 5th state championship. They picked up 11 consecutive conference titles in the Southland. Watson picking up magnificently for Philip Matthews. And Ward's going to join him on the hilltop next year. Shot clock at 10. Another backdoor cut converted by Jamal Sanford. Great high-low look from West Valley.
And that backdoor play is the same play that got West Valley 15 alley-oop plays, 30 points earlier in this tournament.
Sanford steps ahead for the swipe. 9-2. 11-2. West Valley strong out of the gate. But Virgil Watson, nonplussed.
A case where Ventura has got to slow down the 3-point shot, get the weak side help defense going. With the ball movement that West Valley has, they've been incredible so far.
Travel. Akeem Ward. We played 4 in San Jose, and it's all West Valley early. 12-2. Start this one out.
The key to a winning team really is, the dressing room.
Bob Burton runs a Kansas offense, and Kansas will be proud of those numbers. 5 of 8 for the Vikes from the floor. The KU offense looks to go high-low with the big guys outside, and allows a player like Bennett Davison to improve his ball handling skills and makes him all the more attractive to a school like Arizona.
Davis is such an all-around player. Most guys 6'8", playing center in the community college ranks are really a back-to-the-basket, low-block type of player. Davison has that outside range and can also penetrate.
High-low once more. Stanford down low to Newman. 12-2, Vikings. This is Gerald Zimmerman, sophomore from Lakeland, Florida. Ventura recruits nationally. They got kids from New Jersey.
Key for Ventura to get points on the board transition. Also, because of their conditioning and their substituting policy, wear the opponent down.
Ward wants it on the block. And a foul as Stanford tried to front him. Hakeem Ward, the sophomore from Passaic, New Jersey, on his way to San Francisco. 12 boards, 12 points in the semis. Averages 12 points a year. Stanford picks up his first foul in the game. Zimmerman creates off the dribble. 12-4 game.
Zimmerman's such an all-around talent. Great look to the basket, strong move.
They are working this high-low offense consistently well.
West Valley, a magnificently coached team. Bob Burton in his 14th year is a strategy guy. X's and O's, beats you at the mind game.
Bob Burton played for the first West Valley team. Had a hand in choosing the nickname, the school colors. And Davison wears those colors right now, and he's going to the line.
Hakeem Ward collecting his first personal foul. Great look to the basket by Davison. Strong move. Has that penetrating cross dribble under the basket, and Hakeem Ward has to stay out of foul trouble for the Pirates.
Davison averaging 20 points, 16 boards. Amazing. Nobody wanted him coming out of high school, and really they attribute the improvement to mental focus. The physical talent's been there. He's strapped in mentally over the last 2 years. 14-4 Vikings. Zimmerman for three. Davison got the rebound, but he pushed.
Ventura maybe needs to look a little bit more inside. Ward's doing a tremendous job getting inside position. Lob wide open down on those low blocks for Ventura.
Jamal Cobbs puts up a three and buries it. He's a super three-point shooter, knocking him down at 40% a game. Stanford spins. Ward gets the yank. Cobbs backs it out a little bit. Newman goes to the floor. Can't come up with it.
Key for any transition team has got to be boxing out on the defensive boards. That play ignited by the great defensive rebounding by Ventura got the transition game going.
14-7, West Valley. Doing what they wanted to do because they got blown out last year against Ventura. A lot of that had to do with the fact the game was played in Irvine. Obviously, VC would have the crowd advantage there. Big house here tonight.
And a very neutral crowd. Ventura has a tremendous following, a lot of tradition in this program, a ton of black and orange here in this gym, but behind us, a lot of West Valley fans as well in Saratoga, just about 20 miles away.
Pirates won last year's state championship 80-55. Davison, watched by Ward. That's a dynamite matchup. Newman, played by Cobbs. Turnovers between the two clubs. A three-point goal is Newman. He has 6. Both for 3. 17-7. The Vikings of West Valley with the lead. Crawford.
Good ball movement by Ventura, finding the open man. Look for the weak side defense help.
Cobb wanted to dump it down low, but it was intercepted before it got to Crawford. Stanford inside. Davison.
We will see a lot of that. Stanford to Davison, that high-low post. David's doing a great job getting the inside lob position.
Roy Williams of Kansas is going to want a copy of this tape. They are playing Jayhawk basketball.
QST.
Hakeem Morgan stroked it from there, and he gets the rattle.
For his first bucket of the night, 2 points so far.
That's on the entry denied. Cobbs held. Newman picks up the personal.
Brian, early scouting report on this matchup. If Ventura can run the ball, I see them taking the advantage, but West Valley has dominated the pace and the tempo of this game. They will eat up a lot of seconds on the 35-second shot clock, whereas Ventura will like to run. Who can contain the pace and the tempo will be a key to this game.
Toby Beres and Tap Movogo have checked in for the Vikings of West Valley. Super baseline penetration and the foul. Jamal Cobbs going to the line.
Toby Beres picking up his first personal foul. Good offensive execution by Cobbs, rotating the baseline. Has a great move, just doesn't get him off of the glass like he'd hoped. He's so far deep in the baseline. West Valley not doing a good job sealing that baseline. Cobbs has the move, just doesn't get it to fall.
Beres got him for his first personal. 4 against West Valley. And here's Cobbs, sophomore from Los Angeles. He went to Verbum Dei High School. 40% for 3, only 56% from the line. Woodard sits. Claxton's back in. Cobbs, all-conference performer that Ventura has dominated over the years. 11 consecutive conference titles.
In fact, this is their 4th straight tournament final appearance. They're hoping to defend their championship of last year.
Davison working on Ward. Wanted to go to Movogo. Well, the challenge now for Toby Beres at the point. Because Cobbs is a shooter defender.
And a no-go to Movogo.
Tap. Can't tap it down. Cantrell got the rebound. See if Cobbs works on him, and he does. Right down the lane. 7 for Jamal. 19-13. West Valley with the lead in the basketball.
Oh, great push. Claxton making it happen.
To the rack. And here comes Ventura defensively.
The adrenaline is pumping from Mel Claxton. No pain in that hip flexor muscle.
Movogo throws it away. We have an official timeout on the floor, but it's a benefit to West Valley. Here comes Ventura. 1950. 11:21 to go, first half.
For the all-time dunk, 2 points on the night for Claxton. So mobile, so athletic, exciting style of play for the local freshman out of Modesto. He wants to make it happen for his family and friends. Great quickness and anticipation like that, he's getting it done.
Pirates in the midst of an 8-0 run, and they did it lightning quick. 124. And that's the MO for Ventura. Knocked away. Nice play by Pat Movogo. Ledeen, sophomore for San Jose. Importantly, Newman's back in the game. Alley-oop denied. Couldn't hook up with Movogo. Cobbs pulls it up. Rebound Davison.
Serious mismatch inside with Cantrell and Davison inside. Look for West Valley to go to the big guy.
And they do, but he swings it back out. Newman, runner. Look who emerges with the board. 5'8" Jamal Cobbs. Muggsy wants to push a little bit. Short from the perimeter is Zimmerman. Ledeen has numbers ahead. Newman converts.
Newman, a first-team All-Coast performer, top three-pointer in the state, also proving very versatile on his way to the bucket.
Had 8 in the semis, has 8 so far, and that's bread and butter for Akeem Ward. You can't stop him once he gets it low block. He has 4. 21-17, West Valley. The school of thought in this one is that the Vikes want to slow the tempo down, play a little bit more deliberately, because they can't get in a running match against a very explosive Ventura team.
And they want to keep the points under or right around 70, whereas Ventura would like to get it into the high 80s.
Shot clock's at 10. Ladine for 3. Got it! Great bounce-back performance early on for him. He was just 3 of 12 for 3 in the semis.
Three-point shooting, the story so far for West Valley Vikings. Ventura's got to play tighter perimeter defense on them.
Zimmerman gets his own board, and the dribble helps him out. The second bucket.
Zimmerman, tremendous offensive rebounder, has an instinct for the weak side.
What a look down low. Davison showing the vision to Jacoby, and he has 7. Davison's going to be a special player on the Division I level, too. Here's a guy with bright expectations as well. The Ward is short. Rebound Davison.
And Davison also a player that fits in well to Lute Olson's style of play. Probably wasn't too happy with the Stanford upset this week.
Happy? How about Newman? He has 11. 20 for Ventura. Well, when we talked last night with Bob Burton, head man for the Vikes, he was concerned about
He is feeling it. He's in the zone, breaks away, a quick little step to the left. Boom. Nothing but net on that. Newman, 11 points so far. When you're hot like that, you just want to keep putting it up.
Newman's on his way to Southern Utah. He plays some 4-year basketball, starting his career at Chico State. Gaines will go with the left hand, and he'll go to the line. So far, West Valley 5 of 7 from 19-9. Ventura just 1 of 4.
Great look inside Ben Ventura. Pounding away is Curtis Gaines. The sophomore at 240 has a lot of height and muscle to use those elbows and get position in the paint.
Just 53% from the line. And another example of the national recruiting they do at Ventura. They are the UCLA of CC play in California. They have gold for this tournament historically.
And they have such a tremendous tradition and strength. You know, they really haven't had lulls in the last 10 years. They've been a very solid program.
Oh, he's feeling it. Way downtown. Ladine knocks it down.
Talking to Virgil Watson before this game, key number 1, stop the three-point shooting. They haven't been able to do that so far. Extend, make West Valley drive, create one-on-one opportunities rather than shoot the open three.
Gaines counting. He has 6. 32-23, West Valley. Now it's Kiritan Williams watching Newman at the point. Ladine, played by Woodard. Shot clock at 9. Newman for 3. Williams comes up with it. Williams, a redshirt freshman out of Pomona. They do redshirt on the CC level.
Ventura going with 1 in, 4 out.
Long 2, short by Williams. Ladine gets it inside. Stanford on the turnaround. Emphatic pull by Gaines.
Gaines looks more like a linebacker out there than a center.
Tough matchup for Stanford down low, you're right. Giving away a lot of size.
Certainly a lot of muscle and size inside.
Sheridan wants to create, goes baseline all the way through. Cantrell, good look down low. Claxton, the first off glass, he has 4. 7-point game.
Perfectly executed by Cantrell. Draw the double team, dish off to the open man.
Good look. Good stroke. Thompson buries a three. 10 points. Claxton gives it up. Stanford. Nice looking spin move.
Stanford now with 4. West Valley just hard to stop. They're in the zone field goal percentage-wise, both from the three-point range and inside. Ventura really needs to focus on stopping them from their primary option in their set plays. Make them go for that secondary look.
That's not high percentage. Gaines is not much of a dribble penetrator. We got a foul in the paint. And we'll step aside. 5:28. Good one so far. 37-25 Vikes.
So this is why you come out to the ballpark. Nothing in one to Barry Bonds.
And he hits one high. And he hits one deep.
From three-point range, and Ventura not an outside scoring team, not shooting the threes as much as West Valley, but that's what we anticipated. Ventura needing to get it down inside, look for Ward, look for Claxton, look for Zimmerman.
This is the culmination of a 64-team field. 32 from the north, 32 from the south. We have the two best teams by virtue of the rankings in this one, and it's been dynamite so far.
Ventura going to a full-court press, trap in the corners.
And then they retreat. Veras is back in at the point. Things stagnated last time he was out there. Thompson. And Cobbs has it. Zimmerman has some size on Levine. 3 on the way. Cantrell. 10.
3-point basket, Damian Cantrell.
They think he's going to play some D1 basketball. That's a gorgeous lob down low.
And that's a vintage play from that Kansas-style offense. The alley-oop play has been so successful, especially in this tournament for the Vikings.
Mabogo on the finishing end. Davison is rewarded for the hustle, even though he threw it back dangerously. Ledeen for 3. Thompson was battling for the weak side board, but couldn't hang on.
I like the idea that Virgil Madsen has pressure West Valley full court. Take precious seconds off of that shot clock. Force West Valley to only have about 20, maybe even 15 if they're lucky, to set up that half-court offense, force them into some unwanted shots.
Pressure, the right word for Virgil. Think about the expectations coming in, taking over for Philip Matthews, who was so successful down at Ventura for the course of his 10-year campaign.
Right, so Matthews now at University of San Francisco. Rumor has it, well, what the official line is on a one-year sabbatical, returning to Ventura next year. According to Watson, that's his party line, but I don't see Matthews going anywhere.
Yeah, I think Phil's going to stick around. He's turning things around. That's the chase out. 5 count. Cobbs can't get it in.
Ventura on the made basket or the dead ball will put on that full court pressure again with the intent of wearing off seconds.
What a first year for Virgil Watson. 33-2. So that just fits the profile overall for Ventura. Over the last 5 years, 176-13, 93% winning ratio.
And Watson, who assisted under Matthews, hasn't had to inherit a brand new program. Very familiar with the success and the tradition.
Ward denies Barrett on the drive. Thompson can't hit the 3.
You know, Watson, though, before the game did talk to me about pressure, not only filling in Matthews' shoes, also coming here trying to defend their title. They've got every strike against them as far as pressure is concerned and playing not to lose.
Taking on a Vikings team that wants some blood after last year's blowout. Cobbs knocks down the 3. 39-31. West Valley Coming up on 3 minutes remaining. First half, event center on the campus of San Jose State University. Ledeen, watched by Taylor, still in there with a broken finger. So his minutes remain about what they normally are. And we have a timeout on the floor. 39-31, West Valley. California. Cooper and Johnson, they'd all be proud of the bench production from Ventura, but that's just a function of the starting five is immaterial. They sometimes put their best players in the second rotation.
It all happens to do with chemistry. That's the style of offense that they play. Who plays best with whom? Actual equal playing time. In fact, they alternate who starts first, the orange squad or the black squad.
That's something that Matthews instituted along with the philosophy of we play hard. Shot clock at 3. Veras has to shoot, and he makes them pay. His first bucket.
The good news is for Ventura, there's one easy way to stop this West Valley squad, and it's stop the three-point shooting. At the halftime break, they've got to focus on a way to slow down the outside heat.
Zimmerman to the lane, and that's where he's dangerous. He has 6, averaging 12.5 a game for the Pirates.
Brian, you talk about the history of this tournament. Ironically, it started in '52 in California. The champion that year, Ventura College.
They had a leg up coming in. They were defending something that didn't exist. Attempted backdoor look, but Sanford threw it away.
After 52, though, they went a little bit dry for more than 30 years. They won in '87, runner-up in '93, '94, winner, as we've mentioned, in '95, hoping to defend that title.
Great history for West Valley, too. Their third trip to the state finals. Runners-up in '92 and '95. And
always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
you know, right now, they want to be fitted for a tux. Check out that 3. Taylor, not adversely affected by the broken finger on the non-shooting hand. Coming up on 1:30 left, first half. Taylor with the block. His first.
Pressure again by Ventura, trying to slow things up. Force Veras to his left, gets his hip in, though. Good call. First personal foul issue, not much of a story yet. 19 fouls combined, 6 and 3 apiece.
Foul down low against the Pirates. There's some banging going on the block. And they got Gaines, his first.
Good look at Watson. A Matthews student, and now on his own.
Soft-spoken guy, but projects confidence, no doubt. Ledeen swings it. That's outside for Davison. Ward knocks it away. Cobbs. Traveled.
Cobbs looking inside the game. Thought he was open. Saw him get covered by Davison. Changed his mind just a fraction too late.
9 turnovers. Uncharacteristically high for Ventura. And West Valley has the 42-36 lead. Newman out of Mission High School in San Jose. Lob. Oh, baby. Davison rattles it home.
Thompson, Davison have the number. They are dialed into alley-oop land. Great play out of West Valley offense book.
40 seconds left, first half. Gaines, skyhook, no! That's an emphatic yes. Hakeem Ward.
Ward showing his instinct to the ball. Great anticipation off the weak side rim.
44-38, West Valley. 20 seconds left, first half. Thompson can't hang on.
Great pressure defense by Ventura. They've really turned on the heat. Bob Burton and the West Valley fans behind us not happy with the no call on this tight pressure defense by the Pirates. Burton asking his teammates to politely suck it up right now.
Well, he's a consummate teacher. Great rapport with his players. Shot clock's off. Ventura can hold for the final possession. Taylor buries the three. Newman closes out the first half.
Three-point basket is good by
And it was well played. Exciting basketball. 46-41. West Valley. We'll be back.
Ever since Southwest Airlines
and I'm Executive Director of the Community College League of California, the statewide association of our 106 community colleges. On behalf of the League and its Commission on Athletics, welcome to this broadcast. I know that you're enjoying
Starting April 2nd, we'll bring you a live post-game show following all of our A's, Giants, Sharks, and Warriors.
Prepare both mentally and physically for the demands of this game.
Well, it's really hard to prepare right now for them. We've had a chance to prepare for the other teams, but it's just, you know, we're lucky to be playing tonight, you know, and that's the biggest thing. So as far as just preparing, I just hope that our guys got some rest, and we'll go over with their players and their personnel and things that we hope that we can take away from them and pray.
Looking at your offense, this is a team that you've instigated an offense that has like 15 to 20 set plays. In fact, one of those plays got you 15 alley-oops, 30 points earlier in the tournament. What is your philosophy behind that offensive strategy?
Get good players, you know, and that makes your offense look a lot better. I really like our offense. I think our kids do too. We have good balance and a lot of players. Every player's got an opportunity to score in it, and a lot of it is from North Carolina and his whole concept. So I've stolen it all. I'm not smart enough to figure out anything for myself.
Now, the community college is a lot tougher as far as recruiting goes. Division I men's four-year university still has that challenge because recently a lot of people have been leaving after 1 or 2 years. But how is that tough in the community college ranks to recruit knowing that you'll only have a player for 1 or 2 years in your program?
Yes, it's really difficult. And, you know, it's really difficult. It's more difficult even when you have a player like Bennett Davison, who was a qualifier that could have left after 1 year and decided to come back and play the second year, and was offered scholarships after the first year. He's a unique case. He felt that he really needed to still grow as a player and get better, and that's what enabled him to come back. But it's really difficult from that standpoint, but the opportunities are just great for kids to be recruited at our level.
Looking at that level of play, how do you compare the community college ranks with the play of Division I schools?
There's a lot of similarities. I think the biggest difference is the quickness. I think there's a lot more quickness at community college. That changes when you go to Division I level because the size it becomes more in play. You've got bigger kids and a lot of quickness obviously there, but I think the biggest thing is junior college has really got a lot of 6'5", 6'4" athletic kids, and when you go to Division I, they're a lot bigger.
Now, looking at your coaching goals, there are a lot of coaches that have gone D1 after coaching in the community college ranks. We've got Lute Olson, Jerry Tarkanian, Denny Crum. Do you have aspirations of going to the Division I ranks as well?
Well, yeah, I think every coach would like to do. I had an opportunity to do that one time. I went to the University of Utah as an assistant. Matter of fact, it was 10 years ago. And I really enjoyed it. It was a great experience, but I really like where I'm at right now. I think that this is a great place, and it's along the lines of just watching kids come in that really don't have anything as far as the 4-year thing going for them, then all of a sudden seeing all the things that develop for them and watching them mature. And I just think it's a great place to coach.
Looking at your roster, who do you see playing in Division I in the next year or two?
Obviously, Bennett Davison is signed with the University of Arizona. Our point guard, Andy Newman, is signed with Southern Utah. Jacoby Thompson, our 3-man, came back from the University of Santa Clara. He's being recruited to Division I. Jamal Sanford, our 4-man inside, is being recruited to Division I. I think that's pretty much it. Bobby Ledeen, I don't know if he'll go to Division I. He'll have the opportunity to do that if he'd like. So I think all of our sophomores could go to Division I. And I also think all of our freshmen the following year will get recruited.
Great. Now, looking back tonight, back to the matchup against Ventura. As I said, a repeat performance of last year's finals. Do you sense that your players have the jitters at all?
I haven't seen them today. I don't know about them. I know I do, you know, so I have enough for the whole team. They better have the jitters because this is, like we were just talking earlier, this is a team that returns 8 players from a team that beat us last year. And the 5 stars we had are all pretty much at Division I schools playing somewhere. I hope we have the jitters, but I also hope we're ready to play. We're excited about being here and getting the opportunity, and that's the way we're really approaching it.
All right, Coach Burton, thanks so much. Will West Valley be able to capture its first ever state championship? Stick around. We'll be back with more halftime and highlights and statistics right after this. Lights out, both over 50% from field goal, but for West Valley, it's that three-point range, shooting 56% from three-point. For West Valley, Newman gets the great screen from Davidson, comes off the high post, sets Newman up for a wide-open 3. 11 points on the night for Newman, and 3 for 4 from the three-point range. Also, Jacoby Thompson helping things out for West Valley with 10 points. So Newman and Thompson, the outside scoring ability, really keeping things alive.
And Newman, traditionally a guy who distributes first, averaging 9 dishes per game. You see the leading scorers, Cobbs with 10, Newman and Thompson, 11 and 10 respectively.
Ventura, as predicted, a very distributed offense. We've got 5 guys over 6 points for the Pirates.
Cantrell, and they throw it away. On the first half, it was all West Valley to start things, and then the Pirates climb back in slowly.
A great indicator, though, of how well West Valley's offense is working. Out of 17 field goals made, they have 13 assists. For Ventura, 16 field goals made, only 7 assists.
Get it inside. That's a clean strip. Thompson lost the handle, but they'll stay in that end. Well, we talked about at the outset that Ventura has rolled through the brackets. They had some trouble in their semi-win. Even though the final score was a pretty wide margin, they were down at halftime, so they can be a second-half performer. They came back to beat Riverside 89-75.
Well, Riverside not a team to fool around with. Their 4th consecutive trip to the semifinals. They're still yet to win one, but Riverside, a very tough team, good opposition for Ventura.
Zimmerman to Cobbs.
Both teams sticking to that tight pressure man defense, as predicted.
Zimmerman off the dribble. Woodard comes up with it.
Motion game in place for Ventura.
Cantrell back out. Plenty of time on the shot clock, just at 20. Alley-oop. Oh! Not intended to go that way, but Ward pretty on the finishing end.
Great presence by Ward to just hold his hands up, get it in any way he could. As long as it goes in, it doesn't have to look pretty.
Holding the block.
Something we haven't seen much of is away from the ball fouls all tournament long. Another look at the alley-oop. Cobbs, beautiful. Use the glass, use the rim, use whatever it takes. Score 2, and Ward doesn't quite get the handle on it. Luckily for him, Cobbs has a pretty good aim at the rim.
What presence of mind to haul it in, and we haul it in on the other end. Jacoby looks to complete the three-point play. Foul in the last sequence was on Woodard, his first.
Foul is called by number 4, Gerald Zimmerman.
And Zimmerman got Jacoby his first as well.
17 foul.
Thompson, 14 points in the semifinal win.
Thompson, a transfer out of Santa Clara, spent last year under Coach Davey, decided he wanted a little bit more PT.
Thompson has 13. Akeem looking like the dream on the baseline shimmy move. That's vintage Olajuwon.
5 slammer jam out here for Ventura.
2-point game. 2 minutes gone by in the second half. San Jose. And they turn it over. Zimmerman quickly ahead. Jump stop. The Woodard too strong. Newman looked like he was going to pull up for three, then looked down, but Sanford had it slip through his fingers.
Great feed by Newman. A little bit too much bicep on the pass, though. Surprised, I think, everybody in the gym that he didn't take that three-point shot.
Newman, very assertive offensively. Both teams having troubles hanging on to things. And Newman, comparisons go to Steve Nash, the center player.
Very similar players. Small, quick, great outside range.
Push down low against West Valley.
Steve Nash, of course, wishing he was still playing. WCC tournament concluded last week. They're keeping their fingers crossed for a tournament at-large bid tomorrow.
Jacoby got the personal. His first. Things are bogging down offensively for both clubs. Not the same tempo we saw first half. Ward, he loves the baseline. And man, does he have a pretty move down.
Turnaround, Jay. You know, there are players that love the elbow, players that love the baseline. He is a pure baseline shooter.
End line guy, no doubt. Ladine. What side of 47? Newman. Watched by Cobbs. Jamal Sanford gives it up. Davison. Reverse, no. Fighting for his own board. Cobbs has it. Ventura can take a lead. It would be their first lead since 2-0. Ward's going to try to do it on the line as he goes down pretty hard, but he's okay on the push.
Ward picking up the foul on Davidson. Great shake and bake by Cobbs, driving, draws the pressure, still goes up for the shot, and the rebound by Ward. Great decision to go for the tip-in, just doesn't have the muscle. Maybe a release a little bit earlier, certainly on his way down, didn't have the strength it took.
Out of Passaic, New Jersey. It's going to be fun to watch him develop for the Dons of San Francisco next year.
Ward is 60% shooter from the charity stripe. Ward coming off a fantastic 1995 campaign, a JC All-American, also the California State Co-Player of the Year, Player of the Year in the WSC. Pretty celebrated season, I'd say.
Not bad. Earning that free ride to play for the Dons with Philip Matthews. No doubt an interested viewer in the outcome of this game, watching his former club take the 1-point lead. Bob Ladine, 4-3. He has 9, 3 for 3. 4-3. A lot of threes.
Say that 3 times fast.
No thanks. Ward's just taking over this game. He has that much talent that he wants the ball and he's finishing.
And he can go to his left or his right. He feels where the pressure is, feels the defense on his hip, and moves away from it. Great hook shot in that possession.
He's 6 of 6 floor. Cantrell can't. We stay at 50. But Ward is demanding the ball along the baseline. Newman to Sanford. Nice looking block, but they'll whistle Cantrell with the body.
Cantrell, interestingly, had a bad back earlier in the season, missed 2 games. Ironically, the 2 games that the Pirates lost. So if you want to look at that number, you can say that Cantrell certainly has a lot to do, possibly coincidence, but possibly Cantrell's presence and attitude on the court.
And losing's a big deal for Ventura when you go 33-2. Those seem to stand out. Second personal for Damian. And Sanford out of Oak Grove High School in San Jose. Went to Northern Arizona University. Came back to the Bay Area. No doubt he's going to play 4-year basketball again. 4 minutes gone by. Ward bringing his team back. They're down 2 in San Jose. Comes back. runs all-star games, and you get a sense of family when you talk about Ventura basketball.
And there's a lot of pride from players that have graduated from the community college ranks. They've put in their time, they've paid their dues, they've worked hard, honed their basketball skills, and moved on.
Cobb says, why not? And over the back, Zimmerman trying to grab that loose ball.
Zimmerman, a.k.a. Pop. You know, everybody says he's been called Pop since his childhood. Nobody will tell us why. So interesting story behind that one that we'll never know. He's very quiet about why his name is Pop, but nobody even knows that his first name's Gerald.
Unsolved mystery.
Indeed.
Only on Sports Channel.
Maybe we'll have the exclusive later.
Newman, that's a three.
Andy Newman.
14. Stepping up his game on the offensive end. Wood finally misses.
And of that 14, 4 for 5 from the three-point range, and possibly, 5 for 6. And Newman
Is hot.
Andy Newman.
At 17.
3 points.
Timeout. A 20 card to Ventura.
127 timeout.
I'm Virgil Watson. I've got to put pressure on the ball. I've got to stop Newman. He can't stop and pop and drain like this any longer. 58-50. He's broken it away. Newman just on fire.
5 or 6 for 3, as you mentioned, but you saw in that replay, Cobb is slow to react to the ball. Not looking for the traditional point guard to pull up and knock it down.
Right, a traditional point guard dishes off, shoots maybe when the ball's reversed back to him. Newman, really an all-around player, sees it, has the confidence, and a lot of three-point shooters love to drain it from the top of the arc. They say that's the most profitable place to shoot from, if not the baseline. So why not pull up? Ventura really has to put more pressure on the ball, though. Cobb has got to force Newman to prove it in a one-on-one penetrating way.
11 of 17 for 3 for the Vikings. There's a 3. Taylor too strong. Newman watched the ball and was held.
An instance there where Cobb did play a little bit tighter, forced Newman to prove it on the one-on-one ability. Quick step, just loses control of it. Great hand and reach by Cobb.
Cobb's first, 5th against the Pirates, but Ventura has such an advantage with so many players to go to. Here's the guy to go to if you're West Valley. Fouled in the act of hoisting a 3. 3 free throws.
Cardinal sin, never fouling behind the arc.
Cantrell got him.
Newman popping off of the screen on the top. And Ventura doing everything they can. Damian Cantrell picking up his 3rd foul and also giving Newman an opportunity to get 3 points off of that foul.
Cantrell got his 3rd. He will sit. Newman stepping up his game.
Newman, not only the top three-pointer in the state, also leads this team 4th in the state in assists at 9.1. That's a guy that's got his hand on the ball a lot.
Yeah, he's involved in the offensive flow. And if you're wondering at home, why aren't we giving you free throw numbers?
We apologize.
We do apologize. Part of the deal on the community college ranks is that due to budget restrictions, they don't have full-time SIDs, so West Valley does not have a running stat that's available to us, but let's guess that Newman's pretty good because he's so deadly for 3.
He's got a pretty soft touch on it, too. Sweet shot. Good follow-through, great ball rotation.
That gives him 20. Gives West Valley an 11-point lead.
And at this point, you really got to wonder what Newman's career high is because it could possibly be broken tonight. Again, another stat that we don't have access to, but we'll certainly try and find out for you.
Make it up. Gaines has 8 points. We know that definitively, and he is a good-looking player. Low block. Now he's coming out to challenge ball a little bit. That means that they're open down low. That means Davison to convert on the oop.
Back backdoor play, weak side, wide open. Ventura rotating with the help. Defense Davison all alone for the backdoor cut.
Gaines redeems himself, skying over Sanford. He's got 10. 63-54, West Valley. Real great game so far. And the pace picking up noticeably after sluggish moments. Early second half. Well, you want to say it one more time? Backdoor look. Jacoby Thompson converts, 15.
And it's got to be so frustrating for Virgil Watson. He came in here knowing the success that the West Valley Vikings have had on that backdoor cut, haven't been able to stop it. It's a toss-up. Do you keep your weak side help defense over there to stop the back door and leave the low block open, or do you stop the low block?
Gaines is demanding the ball, and why not? Great looking shot from the left hand. 12.
Gaines' role, according to Coach Watson, dominate inside. He's certainly been able to do that when he's gotten the ball on the low block.
Newman working against Williams. That time, the alley-oop unsuccessful. Sanford looking for Davison on the fly. Ledeen pressures ball and then backs off.
Ventura getting offensive instructions to run power, probably a strong side play.
They have not had a ton of transition looks, though, in this one. A lot of setup for that.
That's the book on Ventura.
And a couple subs for West Valley. Barris is back in, as is Pat Mavogo. Newman gets a blow. Having a marvelous offensive game.
Excuse me, Brian. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Not an issue.
At 12, they knock it down. Ward on the follow-away, up to 15 points. Still, it remains, though, a West Valley advantage.
And if West Valley can continue to control the tempo and the momentum and not let Ventura go on runs like they did in the beginning of the second half, they're doing their game plan, sticking to it.
They want that lob again, but nobody broke to the hole.
Well, when they go to that skip pass with that ball movement, they create a lot of mismatches, gaps in the defense.
Gaines picks up the personal in the corner. Official timeout on the floor. 65-58, West Valley.
Shot clock, get a good look at the basket, but shooting the way they are, especially with the great looks that they've had to the basket, you just got to keep firing it up. If you're Ventura, you want to get your transition game going. Also, you know, they are holding their opponents to 71 points a game. Both of these teams very strong in team defense.
Great cutting move down the lane by Ward. 17. Watching him emerge in this the second half. 5-point game. That time, Cobbs deflected and Ventura came away. They're going to push a little bit. Now they set up.
Great job on defense, keeping a weak side player in those low blocks to cut off that backdoor pass.
Cobbs, watched by Toby Barris. Taylor going with the broken frame. Sophomore from Fresno hoists the three. Rebound Davison. That's not where Pat Mavogo wants it. And Burton says, set it up. Get the back screens going along the baseline. Davison hops into the lane. Lost it. Ventura basketball.
That's the way to play defense on Bennett Davison. 3 orange Pirates in the lane. Davison doesn't have any luck to the basket. That situation, maybe kick it out to the top. Get your offense started over again.
Zimmerman comes back in, as does Newman. Burton trying to coach his way to his first state championship. It will be the first for West Valley as well. Knocks it down. That's a three-point goal.
Way to seize the opportunity for Claxton. Washington, his defender on the ground in the paint, wide open at the three-point line. Normally a guy that likes the baseline, Jay, but he saw the opportunity and seized it.
Ventura's cut back to within 2. And they were down 3 at the break. 9.5 remaining in the game.
Ventura on a 5-0 scoring run.
Newman gives it up. Here comes Ventura. Zimmerman for 3, yes.
Make that an 8-0 scoring run for Ventura. The crowd loves it.
Ventura's up by 1. And we got a foul. Mavogo goes to the line. Looks like Gaines got him. And Ventura taking better care of the basketball in the second half than West Valley. Gaines picks up his second. 7 for the Pirates. Mavogo's on the line.
Ventura certainly a team that has the tradition, knows how to handle things under pressure. They returned 7 starters from last year's squad, which is simply unheard of in the community college ranks with only 2 years of eligibility, only 3 newcomers on Virgil Watson's squad. So they have great chemistry, play very well together.
Mavogo kills a 12-0 Ventura run over the last 4 minutes.
Number 21, Damian Cantrell.
Gaines over the double, count it. This is a kid who learned how to play on the streets of Chicago. And they say, the double doesn't mean anything. Give me the ball, I'm taking it to the hole.
And when you're 6'6", 240, playing against somebody that's 220, double teaming you inside just has nothing to do with your success. Great left-handed move off the glass.
Mavogo got the personal. Gaines just 53% from the line. 68, 67, Ventura. Right in for 3. VC picks it up off the baseline. And you sense the momentum clearly going in the orange team's direction right now.
Ventura really picking it up on defense, taking care of the ball. Also, I think the legs are astray right here. Fresher legs in better condition with the 5-out substitution. Ventura looking a little tired.
Zimmerman for 3.
Excuse me, West Valley check that, looking like they have tired legs.
Cantrell fouled. Ladine's on the wraparound. But your point's well taken because on the community college level, there's no restriction for how many you can dress. Ventura brings 15 players, 14 suit up, about 13 players.
And then you look at the West Valley bench, which is a little meager in comparison. Just 4 players on the bench for the Vikings. Well, if you're Ventura, you have to bring in more seats for your side of the bench. They've used up every one of them.
Oh, a full entourage going. Gaines. Denied, but fouled. Mavogo got him. Curtis is a ferocious player of the block.
There's the look at the meager bench for the Vikings. Just 4 waiting to get some PT. The well-conditioned Pirates, on the other hand, loaded. Very deep bench.
This is a pretty important graphic you're looking at. So we'll tell you that West Valley is a 100% shooting team on the year.
You are quick. Dr. Math.
Well, if you take this game and extrapolate as a performance for the year, they've hit every free throw this year. Conversation going on as there's some confusion about who the personal was against. It is charged to Mavogo, and Bob Burton, the Jim Boeheim lookalike, working the sidelines.
Oh, hurt me. Gaines just struggled. You know, we had the Shaquille O'Neal comparisons in the women's game. Similar situation.
The Ventura men looking to complete the sweep. The Lady Pirates won earlier today on Sports Channel. Gaines gets the second.
Now the ball game for Ventura, number 41, Hakeem
Ward comes back in. Gaines is out.
And Ventura showing their superbly conditioned bodies by full court pressure trying to take some seconds off of West Valley's offense.
If we want to continue the Division I analogy, you're looking at Kentucky for Ventura. 2 great fives. And how about Kansas coming back the other way behind Newman? 22 for the sophomore from Mission High School in San Jose. Zimmerman kicks it corner. Cobbs for 3. 72-69. Pirates coming up on 8 minutes remaining.
Cobbs now 15 points, 5 above his 10-point average on the season with still 8 minutes to play.
Can Newman keep it going? Oh, but the high percentage put down, rattled home by Davison. 12 for Ben. Ward got it. Oh, and he likes it a little bit too.
Hey, why not?
19 for Akeem. This is a great ball game, back and forth.
And 2 supreme athletes in Ward and Davison going head-to-head.
And that time Ward won the defensive battle, but Newman for 3. Yes! 25.
All right, I'm calling career high here for Newman.
We'll go with it. Tied at 74. And who comes away with it but Andy Newman?
6 for 8 from behind the arc for Newman.
Davison. Out to Ledeen. Newman wants to reset. Shot clock at 15. Newman. Looks like he traveled. But last touch by Ward. I don't know, Heather, there. Newman took it all the way down the lane and sucked out every step you get on the college level. But why quibble? Great game going on. Tied at 74. Back after this on Sports Channel.
Quick enough to stop Newman. 25 points. 6 for 8 from behind that 9'9" mark.
And this is a player who had 8 points, 6 assists in the semifinals. Last night, finishing that game up at 11 o'clock. But when you're playing for a championship, you bring it all. And we've seen it all so far. Tied at 74. Newman's got to go. Timeout.
You got to do it.
Dean, back to him. One more 3. Short.
I think Cobbs got a little bit of a piece of that one.
Woodard gets the loose ball along the sideline.
Gaines fighting for position inside, has great inside position on Davison.
They can't find him, though. Ward does with the left hand. 17.
And yet another lead change.
2-point Pirate advantage. Davison over Ward. Hakeem yanks it away. And Cobbs brings it up in the lollipop dribble. Had a step on Newman. Hangs behind the 3.
Ventura likes that dribble entry from the ring, rotate weak side baseline.
Ward gives it up. Big house, left one more time, fouled, going to the line. Davison got it.
Gains 53% from the line, 50% from the field on the season.
Team foul number 6 by the Vikings in this match.
Davison, importantly, picking up his 3rd personal. 16 fouls
For the Pirates,
for Bob Burton's club.
His shot.
Pirates have already committed 7.
Everybody just playing above and beyond. 9 points regular season for Gaines, 18 so far on the night.
And Gaines, although he's from Illinois, one of a host of players who spends their year-round education in Ventura. This program works throughout the calendar months, and you can see it on the floor. And they're up 4.
So Sanford looking like he slipped in a little bit of sweat that time as West Valley needed some serious help to get by the Ventura pressure.
Dobbs extending the pressure defensively. Thompson traveled. And he's slowly had a quiet second half. Haven't seen a lot of him.
That play is designed for Thompson, the one-on-one. Everybody spreads the offense wide, opens up the lane for Thompson. However, Thompson a little too eager to get to the bucket before putting the ball on the ground.
BC was down 3 at the break. They're up 4 at this point because Ward has 19 on 9 of 10 from the floor. And Gaines now 8 of 10 from the floor for 21.
And credit Gerald Zimmerman with the great assist. Incredible bounce pass entry. Powerful right inside.
Pirates have grabbed a 6-point lead. Inside 5 minutes remaining. California Community College State Championship.
Again, what's on the line? West Valley has never won a tournament. Runner-ups last year to Ventura. This is Ventura's 4th straight tournament final appearance.
And Newman has gotten cold now. Woodard gets the rebound. And the Pirate faithful climbing back into the emotional. Gaines can't hang on. Davis has got a hand in there. Newman has missed 3 of his last 4 3-point tries. Sanford will shoot a pair.
West Valley again going from the same page in the playbook. Clear out, open up the lane inside, one-on-one. Neither time has it worked, but this time Sanford gets to the line. The unconventional 2-point attempt.
Zimmerman picks up number 3. 8 by the Ventura Pirates. Cantrell back on the floor.
And Sanford certainly one that you want at the line in the last 3 minutes of this game. 3 for 3 so far on the night from the line.
About everybody on this club is a local product. Sanford, as we mentioned, went to Oak Grove High School in San Jose. Trims it down to a 4-point Ventura lead.
Time and possession and free throw shooting so critical here in the last 4 minutes of a tight game. You want to control the clock, control the tempo, and convert when you get to the line.
Dobbs draws the double. That means Cantrell's open for 3. Newman skies for the rebound. Sanford, great look. Davison completes it.
Davison from Jamal Sanford.
2-point game. Timeout.
Both teams exactly where they want to be for the last 3 minutes of this game. Good timeout situation, foul situation. Nobody in deep trouble of being ejected from the game.
Gaines again with the left hand. That's a nice pull down by Davison. Medine. Watched by Zimmerman.
Double screen down low, trying to open up the baseline.
There's your isolation on the wing. Davison can't convert.
Davison, every time he's had a shot from about the 8 to 15-foot range, Ward has had a hand in his face every single time. Great quick feet by Ward.
Pretty finish.
Power and grace all in one.
23 for Gaines. Newman recovers. Freed momentarily. Now he's free for good. 3 for 3, that is. 28 in that time, the beneficiary of a nice-looking screen.
Southern Utah is going to enjoy Newman's outside shooting ability next year.
1-point game. 2 minutes remaining in the event center. San Jose.
Ventura right now has to fight for the good shot, get the offensive board on the miss.
Cobbs, shot clock at 10. Zimmerman.
Use the size to get inside.
Way out there. And it's tracked down by Jamal Sanford. 1:30 left in the game. 82-81. For the lead. Ward pulls it down.
Newman's teammates have done a phenomenal job getting him wide open on the three. Cobbs getting tangled up in single and double screens consistently.
Watson says, don't hang on. Let's run the offense. 1:05 left. Shot clock at 15. Ward back out. Cobbs for 3. Davison comes away with it. So again, West Valley with a chance to take the lead on this trip down the floor.
Got a 15-second shot differential in the shot clock and game clock.
Ledeen swings it back to Andy Newman. Shot clock at 15.
If you're West Valley, want to get the good shot, run down the clock as quickly as possible and play great defense.
Shot clock at 10. Thompson hangs. Davison skies for the board. No. Pulled away by Akeem Ward. 12 seconds left in the game. But remember, Ventura, not a great team from the line, so let's not call this one over yet, but what a day it's been from San Jose, and it takes a lot of people and hard work to put together a tournament. We want to thank a couple, notably.
You got 13 seconds. You got a lot of time. Don't be afraid to take it. Don't be afraid to make the play. Understand what I'm saying? So the big thing we got to do is block.
Gerald Zimmerman, the sophomore, going to the line. 71% on the season. Not the one you want to send there.
If you're West Valley, that is. Newman had a foul to stop the clock. But even if he knocks them both down, West Valley's going to have a chance to tie in this game. 13 seconds. As Bob Burton noted, a lot of time. So here's Zimmerman, the sophomore out of Lakeland, Florida. No! Loose ball pulled away. Davison. Inside 10 seconds left. No timeout. Newman, short. 5 seconds left. Won't go. 1 second left. And it's over.
Ventura with the experience and the tradition in the end.
Ventura defends their title. What a game. 82-81 the final. We're back after this.
Defense.
Exactly. Just we had to play harder than what we really thought we was going to play. Some of the players, I just told them we just have to keep focusing and how to keep a good head on. The only thing I really can say is, like, the coach told us we got to play hard, and some of us, like, you know, some of us don't listen, but we came out and did it, so I'm really grateful for what they did. It wasn't just me, it was just the whole team, really, the way we operated.
Seems like a lot of character, really, a refuse to lose from everybody out there on the court. All 12 players, great heart, great charisma and attitude at the end.
Yeah, it's like we got two teams, but it's just like sometimes one team play harder than the other one, and we have to keep switching up so the other teams get in the groove.
Now, we've had a chance to look at your great offensive moves down low. You averaged 9 points on the season, 23 tonight. What was the difference?
The only thing that was different was I was never really playing this hard before, but tonight I knew I really had to play, so I had to try to focus and listen to what the coaches told me.
Congratulations, great game.